alongside of Style Khan, and we're here with a special video. We're at the Watch Buys Trunk Show, and we're going to be looking at some wonderful watches, and we're going to show you our favorite watches of this trunk show. Keith, what do you think about what we have here today?
Actually, they have some really nice watches. I came down raw dog. Got my little tan mark from not wearing a watch. Actually, this one, all these watches are German, if you don't know that they carry. But this one is actually very beautiful, if you ask me. Hand engraving. The gentleman only makes about 10 watches a month, so very limited. And the price is right.
What's the name of this watch?
Jaeger Benzinger, and it is spelled like Jaeger, but he pronounces it Jaeger.
It's German, not French.
Yes. And this is one piece of artwork, if you ask me, especially for $3,800. You can't beat that.
Now, what material is this?
It's a stainless steel case, but it's a rose engine turn, if I remember that correctly. And he's doing that around the 6 o'clock position, and then on the back of the dial, it's actually hand engraved. I don't know how many watches you're going to buy for $3,800 that are hand engraved.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, that is special. That is absolutely special.
And I was talking to one of the gentlemen here from Watch Buys that's representing the brand, and he said this gentleman actually does the engraving for IWC, and he does about 3 watches for them a month, and he actually sold RGM watches, his turning machine, which is very interesting. You know, you think the watch world's so big, you get to talking to people and you find out it's not that big after all. These guys all know each other.
This is a pretty sharp watch. We're going to have a close-up so you really can appreciate this watch.
This is that Jaeger Benzinger. I love like the sunburst pattern at the 6 o'clock position. I love the hands. It's a nice size watch. They say it's a 42 millimeter, but I would, it wears more like a 40 or even a large 39. But then when you turn it over, look at that exhibition case back. And look at the hand engraving. This is not done by a machine. This is actually all done by hand for around $3,800. If you notice, it also has a quick release pins on the strap itself, so if you want to switch it out, you can do that with ease. And to me, this I would wear as like a nice dress watch, or in the video here with Charles, the way he's dressed right now, I think this would look perfect with that. You know, very nice watch. Would recommend something like this, especially at the price.
Okay, Style. This is I think this might be my favorite here. There's a lot of watches here. This is my favorite. Now this is the Sinn 356 Flagger. I really like this copper dial. It stands out, but it's not overbearing and subdued, but oh man, definitely eye-catching. Definitely eye-catching. What do you think about that?
Actually, I like it myself. I don't know if I would buy this. I actually have a small wrist, 6 3/4. The only thing is it looks a little small on me, but what I do like is that copper colored dial. You don't find too many brands that actually make that, especially with this brown leather strap.
So hold on a second.
Stitching.
You say the dial's too big for you?
No. I think the case is too small.
Too small?
Too small. I mean, they say it's a 40 millimeter.
It's a 38 millimeter.
Oh, it is a 38?
38 millimeter.
It wears like a 38.
Okay.
Actually, after having some of the watches I've had, my Elise and the Panerais and the Hanhart, at one time I would never wear a watch that big. Now I'm at the point where I like it to be a little bigger. Not overly big, and it don't need to be like a hockey puck on my wrist. But right now, that's a little small. But if you look at this other watch, and let me make sure, this one's a 42, and nice size, and this one fits my wrist. To me, this would wear more like a 40, and if you put them side by side, well, you know, if you can splice it out or something like that. Okay. Not a problem. But yep, that's the only problem I have. I like them a little bit bigger, but not overly big.
Well, see, for me, I well, not that I want. I don't mind this being. I would wear this as a dress watch. So wearing it as a dress watch, I don't want it to be too large and in charge. I want it to be a little bit subdued. The copper colored dial is what gives it its strength as far as being attractive. So that's what I like about this watch. And this is one of my favorite watches here.
That dial's beautiful. I mean, obviously the pictures won't do it any justice, but to find a copper colored dial for any watch brand is unusual. And then that one, it really looks nice here. I wish you could actually see what we're seeing instead of through the video, but geez, that is beautiful. Yeah, no other words to describe that.
All right, like I said, this is my favorite watch here. This copper colored dial is a killer dial. Killer dial. Now, as Style Khan has explained, this is not a large case by any means, a 38 millimeter case. So a lot of us are used to wearing these larger watches on our wrists with these watch cases, but I like this. I really, really like this, and it's smooth. It's subdued, but that copper color. Take a look at that. Shot on the wrist. See, 38. Still works, right?